Alright, so this is the Moment machine. It is a polyphonic pitch shifting sequencer with 16 steps, dual voice pitch shifting engines. It's got multiple directions, presets, MIDI capability, clock sync, tap tempo, and just a fully featured pitch shifter. The setting I was just showing you is alternating between lower, root, and upper octaves. And it just kind of alternates based on this sequencer here. And so it might look a little complicated, but it's really not that hard to use. You have three types of menus. You have the global menu, which is where you set your sequencer parameters. You set the number of steps, the direction, the tempo, and the multiplier on that tempo. You set the mix, feedback, portamento. You choose your scale. You have 16 different scales to choose from, I believe. And then you can kind of see a visualization of this sequence that you've kind of made. And to start editing that sequence, you go into the step mode. And so the parameter that you're changing corresponds to the knob directly below it. So to change, for example, the first pitch on this step, you edit here. We'll make that a fifth above the negative octave. Yeah, we'll just start with this. And so loading and recalling presets is pretty easy. All you have to do is go to this third menu, and let's load up preset number 2. This does the effect that's in the Muse song Map of the Problematic. So I mean, this is kind of achieving something that you would normally do with a MIDI controller and a whammy, but it's all in one solution. And what's cool about this is you can really randomize the individual steps in the sequencer. So for example, you go to this one step, the first step, and we'll set it to randomization mode 1. So this is going to cycle through random intervals within the scale that you've selected. And you can add another voice to it. Let's change that scale to So now we're going to quantize things to only be either in octaves or fifths, and that's kind of a good pitch shifting setting just because it kind of works with everything. We'll add some portamento. Now this is a totally randomized sequence. Everything is, all in this one step, and nothing is set by you. It's all randomizing through this cycling sequence. And here you can see what these pitch values are being set at. So like I said, you have multiple different clock modes, such as MIDI, so you can sync it up with external gear. But you also have this other clock mode, so it's called envelope. So you can progress the sequence by, adjusting your picking dynamics. So. And it won't advance until you trigger that threshold again, and Yeah. So I'll recall another preset for you guys. Another thing is this foot switch can be assigned to do a ton of different things. So in this mode, I have it set up to alternate between a major and minor scale. So when I press down on it, it's a minor variation of the triad major scale. And when I release, it's the major version of that. And so this foot switch can be assigned to a ton of different things. Like I said, you just go to this page, and here we'll assign it to maximize portamento. So you can do a ton of different things like that. It's really up to you. This pedal, it looks really intimidating, but it can be as simple as you want it to be. At the end of the day, it can really just be used as a pitch shifter. So, like here, I just have it set up at an octave. But then again, you do have that added versatility of having a 16-step sequencer attached to that. Just being able to manipulate your sequence like that. Yeah, I think that's it.